Hello everybody, welcome to my channel if you new, and if not, welcome anyway. and let's start it. Let's start the part 5 of my teeth story. So last time, who seen my last video, you would know that I decided to get the dentures. Yeah, ten můj nose zase. Starting my nose getting itchy. Anyhow, so when I went first time to see the dentist for a first tooth extraction, I asked her if we can do one tooth at once. She said that's no problem. She told me some people, they have them all done at once. And I said, I believe I would not survive that. And I told her I'm very sensitive to any man-made chemicals, and that if she could give me smaller dose than usual, because I don't take also any medication, so I don't have any tolerance really to any painkillers. You know, some people, they kick their toe and they can get the painkiller, you know. I know people like this, so never me. That was never me. And so anyway, so we debated the local anesthetics. Luckily, I have very understanding lady dentist, and she sometimes was pulling my tooth when I was feeling the pain, because she told me she give me less, and when I feel the pain, let her know by the hand, and she will stop and give me a little bit, give me more local anesthetics. But few times I didn't, and the worst, because I prefer to suffer for a short time than has more poison into my body. But maybe that experiencing that pain may be also toxic, you know. I would not know, but that's just now I got the idea, maybe that's possible as well. If the stress affects your health, if the suppressed feeling affect your health in a negative way, why maybe even the pain, if you suffer too much pain, yeah, I will say it will also negatively affect your psyche, you know, your mind, definitely something about you. So we debated it for a while, and then she said, okay, she gave me the one she giving to pregnant women, and I asked, and only now I never thought of children to ask what she gives to children, if she would give me one for the children, but that never dawned to me. She never offered it during the process of the my teeth extraction. So because I was going there only once a fortnight, and I still have a lot of teeth, so you can imagine I went there a few times. And so she took one tooth out. I went home. It was healing very well. I have no problem with bleeding or pain or anything. I remember when people got tooth extracted, they used to say, "Oh, it's so painful," and all that. And of course, I had no pain at all. only I suffer pain when she gave me less, and I could feel the pain, but I didn't tell her give me more. But otherwise, during the healing process, there was no pain, or after extraction, no pain. No. Of course, anesthetics works for a while, but still, I never really suffered in any way after having food out. Only that feeling it's gone. It's it wasn't easy for me to have that done to me, but I believe that's the best I can do for myself, for my body and my mind, because my mind kind of often enough used to worry about my teeth, they're not getting better, my gums, they're not getting better, and all this. I never worry really for my teeth since I become fruitarian, but only, as I said before, a few things got chipped or something, but it never was nothing too serious. Later on, I have to have it done at the dentist, but this time it was serious. And so within few days, I got the side effects. And what happened was that me and Mango, we were sitting in a bedroom, bathroom. Mango was sitting on a toilet and I was talking to him. I was on my wheelchair. I have a very good wheelchair, custom made many years back, because sometimes I sprung my foot, which happened just a few days ago, and as well, and so on, or bad back or bad fall, too much pain, so I use a wheelchair. I would like to show you my sprung foot, but I don't want to show you. Look at this. That's the blue. That's like river, this one. That's just part of it on the bottom. I won't show you everything because I'm here kind of thing. I have only top on. Anyhow, so I was sitting on my wheelchair, and on my wheelchair, because somebody stole it, I don't have a backrest, and I decided not to put it back. This happened years back, and because I don't want my back to be lazy, to become lazy, always leaning on something. Because I never spent long time on that wheelchair. It's the emergency kind of thing. Then I can put pressure on my foot so I can't walk because the pain. So I'm not taking painkillers. I got on a wheelchair and wait till the pain is gone, and I most of the time rest. So anyway, I was sitting there and we were joking. Mango is very good with words. So we were like something really funny, ha ha he he, and laughing. And suddenly I felt it just come like it just arrived. Suddenly I was drunk. And I said, Mango, what's going on? I feel like I'm drunk. How come I'm drunk? And then I put one and one together and I said, that must be from those local anesthetics. And so, but because I have that mind of the drunk man, I didn't give a damn, just, yeah. And we were carry on, just joking and stuff. And there was something to really big to laugh about it. I was laughing so much. I leaned back. You know, we do that. When I do that, I do that. I think some other people do that. You know, when you're really laughing, you can say rolling. I rolled with the laughter. Or sometimes people lean back, you know, laughing, can doing this kind of movement backwards and forward. And that's what I was doing. But I did only one backward. And I was falling. The wheelchair tipped and I was on the tiles in the bathroom, on the floor. And usually when I have a bad fall, on my back, full impact. Like I thought first thing was if I didn't got my breath out, you know, that can happen when you fall very hard on your back, your breath, you can kind of lose your breath. So that's the first thing I was checking on. And when I fall, I always lie down first. And checking if I feel the pain and where I feel it. And if I feel pain anywhere, I go to that place and I check if is it broken. That's the first thing. Never got a broken bone. Oh, fingers crossed, never how they say. Hopefully it won't happen. And in the future, for me, even I have a lot of bad falls. So this was one of them. And as I landed, so how I would say it most simply, if I was sitting a bit closer to the bathtub as I was falling, only 1 centimeter, it was just like the God protect me because I could hit with the full impact with my head the bathtub, and that's like rock. That's something solid. Tiles also, I don't like them because they too hard. And if I fall, it's a much bigger impact than when I fall on a wooden floor. The grass and sand is the best if the grass is nice. But you know, this was different story. Ah, it was painful. My back felt in a pain, so I just lie down there for a while. I didn't move at all. And then I slowly, you know, was checking, moving, if the movement is allowed, if it's not too painful or whatever. But I was thankfully okay. So I was drunk for another 2 hours. I just went lie down. I could see it's dangerous. And Mango was with it, so maybe he helped me to see that I just should go lie down so I don't have another accident. And next time I went to dentist, I told her the reaction I had on that medication, the local anesthetics, it called articaine. And then she gave me different one. She gave me 4% of solution of that articaine. And next time, next tooth was pulled out with the local anesthetics called lignocaine. And that was 2% solution. And that one was I only remember, I don't know if that was the first one or second one. The dentist said it's the adrenaline, that I have a like bad reaction to adrenaline. And I remember I asked, maybe it was the first one, because I asked why the adrenaline must be in there, what is there for? And they said it's for the blood stop, the, the cavity stop bleeding much quicker. I said, look, I don't have a problem if I cut myself by accident or something. I never bleed excessively, never, you know. And I have not that problem, and I just can't have that medication anyway. So she gave me another one. Now I lost my little yellow paper because I think it. Oh, no, I found it. So she gave me that other one, lignocaine. And I have some side effects. I don't remember what it was, if that was something to do with that adrenaline or that was because that's why I felt drunk. I don't know. I didn't keep any record. It's a while ago. So just that's just how it is. But that lignocaine was used also only once because I got within a few days the side effect. And it's getting cold. Look what I've got. Hot water bottle. We designed this with mango. I show you it's like this. Like this, so you can take it out. We designed it to get onion mango. So if you like free design for a hot bottle, if you craft it, that's a little advertisement in the middle of the show for you. Anyway, I was reaching this. I'm getting a bit cold. So anyhow, so I got the second one that didn't work. I have some bad side effect again. So third time I went to dentist, I told her, look, this one no good. So she gave me mepivacaine. Mepivacaine. Actually, that one I wrote for you. The ending. Oh, oh, that's good. I have to put it closer. You see it? Yeah. So that kind, they all have that ending. Jezus, dat moet je nose. Today my nose is so itchy. And the Czech people have saying, if your nose is itchy, you're going to get somebody going to slap you, but that's not allowed. Mm-mm. Nobody allowed to do that to me. Anyhow, back to my teeth story. So, mm, so she gave me this one, the McPhee vaccine, and also I think I forgot to say I used to go once a fortnight to have a one tooth pull out, and I still have most of them. And so side effects, they arrived as well, but they were mild and they affected my digestive system. I have like runs. I remember the first time I was surprised, maybe next day or 2 days later, I'm not even sure anymore, but I got this runny poo and I thought that's alarm for me. I always pay attention when my poo is not as usual. And then it dawned to me, must be from that injection and from that local anesthetics. And therefore, I kind of calmed down about it. I said, well, see what's going to happen within the week or within the time I go back again to dentist. But in a week, my body dealt with it, and my digestion was back to normal for whole following week. And well, and then I would, because I was okay back to normal, I didn't mention anything to the dentist. And that was going on for a while, you know, maybe a whole year I have to go there because every fortnight one to, or almost a whole year. I never sit down to put some timeline on it. But, I'm sure it was almost year because I'm sure we had to skip few appointments as well because maybe I didn't have a good sleep because I worried too much. And I said to Mango, I need to sleep and please ring and cancel my appointment. So I was going, how it's juice. This is blood orange mixed with normal orange. The cara orange, but not too much. Mainly blood orange. Yummy. So anyhow, so some of you know already, some of you doesn't, don't, that I have aversion to such environment to do with anything with doctors, medics, even the place where they sell the medication. Like for example in Czech Republic, it's not like here they sell the medication and the cosmetics and what have you, cleaning products. But in Czech Republic, they have only shop for only medication and also dried herbs or some herbal remedies, but not much of that. Usually, lot of choice in the dried herbs for healing, which is good too. They sell at least some part of alternative medicine, not just the laboratory made medicine. And I will always trust more God with His creation than man with his creation. But that's me, of course. I'm not that imposing on anybody. I'm only here to share my experiences. I think they are worthwhile to share so that people can get inspired and learn something. And like from this story, avoid the mistakes I made. Or maybe one or two, yeah. I don't know how many of them there were. Anyhow, so it comes to the time when the environment of that place, going to dentist, was really getting to me. And each visit was for me more and more difficult, despite of everybody beautiful staff really nice. I from the dentist chair, I just looking in a beautiful kind of green area, with palm trees and stuff. And Mango is there with me, always there for me if I need him. And even on all lines, it was pleasant and positive, just the environment on its own, and knowing I'm going to get that unpleasant injection in my gum and that unpleasant sensation because I could feel it, how the tooth is cracking and crackling. And, as she was pulling it, actually, I could feel it because I asked her to give me the less than she normally use. And she was very good. She understood me. She agreed with me. And she said, each time I'm going to give you the anesthetics, then, then during the pulling the tooth, if you feel it's not enough, you feel the pain, just let me know by the sign of your hand. I will stop pulling your teeth. I will give you more of local anesthetics. Wait for a while and then we continue. And I said, that sounds good. And there was few times, and especially one time that was very painful. I thought I'm going to stop her, but then it was over. So I, I kind of, I'm not proud of it, but I was happy. I'm happy now because I avoid to put my more poison into my body that day to suffer some pain. But then now when I talk about it and it just came to my mind, but maybe suffering that pain also affected my overall health in a negative way. I don't know, but it's possible. I believe the negative emotions negatively affect our well-being. But that's a better word, well-being. Yeah, I like that one. I try to use it more. And so she was doing that, and also the side effects. It was always the same. After each time she pulled my teeth out, I got side effects from the local anesthetic, and it was always the same. After 1 or 2 day, I got this runny poo for maybe 2, 3 days, and then it was back to normal. So I said, that's very good. My body can deal with this. I knew it's from that local anesthetics. And so I carried on. I didn't say anything to my dentist about it. And because I thought it's okay because it always was back to normal. My digestion was back to normal, so I should worry about it. And then I have enough worries anyway, with all this ordeal. My goodness, it's so difficult for me, so difficult. But I knew I have to do it. I didn't want to get from bad teeth health problems. I didn't want to deal with them. I don't like to be sick. I don't like illnesses. I don't like pain. I don't like any of those things. I never did. And that's why, even if I have to suffer with this, they have to pull my teeth out. But if I don't know better way, I do it hard way. But I still believe I'm doing something good for myself. And if not, so be it. Because in the end of the day, I know I will be fully healed. We all will be fully healed. Doesn't matter how how what happened to us in this life, if we lose even our legs or arms or anything or sight, eyesight or hearing, we all will be here. That's what I believe. And that's a different topic though. So because it was really more and more difficult for me, more and more traumatic for me to go to dentist, to have another tooth pull out. So when I have a last six, here on the front, we were doing it from back to front. Like I was choosing what tooth I want out each time. Oh, my head make my nose itchy. And so when I reached a point when I start feeling like almost throwing up, when I enter that environment, that cold, oh, I don't know, just don't like it. And as I sat there in that chair, it it just I decided. I said, look, I I this is too difficult for me to come in here, and I just had enough. I can't see myself come here 6 more weeks, fortnights, so yeah, 3 more months, and I just I had enough. I didn't I could not find in myself, I couldn't see anywhere in myself more strength to go there more for this kind of procedure. So I asked her if she will take all the 6 feet away in this same time, in this same day. She said she bit worried about my reaction to it. I said, me too. I said, I'm aware I may get a bit sick of it, but I didn't tell her. But I said, I will get over it or something like that. And she said, look, we do first the bottom ones and then see how you go, how you feeling, if is it too much or not. And you tell me if I should continue and take another 3 or not. And I said, okay, that sounds good. Let's do that. Even my eyes are itchy too. I wonder why is that? I couldn't call it itchy. Yeah, can't believe it. So, so we done that. She pulled those 3, and then she asked me, so are you going for the top ones? And I said, please do it. But I was slightly off my face. I already have these chemicals in me which alter my mind. And I believe she should be more smart than me because she is the expert. I'm not. If I was in her shoes, I would say this is too risky in your case and you have to come once more again. But she was more than happy to get the good job done. So she pulled those teeth out, and off me and Mango we went home. I lie down this time like each one tooth was taken out before, it doesn't give me really any problem. I would lie down all day, that's for sure. I'm always like that when my body suffers some injury. Whatever it is, this is serious. I lie down. Just let the body rest. You know, it went through the big shock and I don't want to strain it. I want to give it energy to deal with it. And to myself to just switch off, relax, watch some video or listen some music, something soothing to my soul. And this time to have a 3 up and 3 down on the front out at the same day, it was a big difference. I could feel the injury. I could feel it. I didn't suffer really bad big pain or anything like that, but it was more discomfort. It was more sensitive, and it took a bit longer to heal, maybe 1 week longer, because they were next to each other. So I have one big wound, open wound on the top, and one on the bottom. And it was okay. It was easy to handle. I didn't need any painkillers. I have no pain. I can't handle. I have very little bit of pain. It was more like sensitivity, like, when you have your sensitive bruise. Like, look, I fall, I not fall, I sprung I show you, I sprung my ankle a few days ago. It's getting better. See the bruise is getting, that's from the floor. I have here some pieces of bronze. See that sprung. Can't twist it the other way. I can't show you this side. Just here. And that's what I have wheelchair for, because I couldn't stand on it first. But no painkillers. I know how to take care of such a stuff because I have it for since I started walking again. Those things. Anyhow, so the healing was okay. Everything was okay, and she said she gave me like 3 months for healing, I think, for the gums, and then I will come to have that, whatever they call it, that impression of my gums. They stick this gooey thing in your mouth, they take impression, I think that's how it calls. And if not, I think you know what I'm talking about anyway. And but instead, something else happened. The big global flu arrived. It was dangerous one, and the dentist was closed. The government closed the dentist business. So I end up toothless for a few years due to that event, and I lived with it. I was okay with it because what can I do? I can't lose my sleep over it. It's just that's how it is. I couldn't change it. I have no power to do anything about it. So I just accept it. I was okay. I thought, well, of course, we didn't know what's ahead fully, but that was okay with me. It was okay with me till the end, whatever happened. I may get upset sometimes about certain things. You will hear about it, but in all and all, I just took everything with the thankfulness in a way that I know where to go to have, in a way, help to clean my mouth so I don't have to worry about my future of my teeth, future visits to dentists, and so on. And then they opened the clinic, but there was conditions if you wanna go and see doctor. So I didn't go because I didn't agree with those conditions. I felt they were imposed on me, and I wasn't afraid of the flu. I was afraid of the, the restrictions, and because of this, I end up without teeth for about like 2 years. But in a way, then I realized, and I was in a way glad that I have those 6 teeth out at once, because I will end up for another 2 years with 6 unwell teeth, which need some kind of fixing. They not healthy. They do affecting my well-being negatively. So I would not like that at all. So I was happy my mouth is clean. And that was for me the most important thing in this move I decided to make. I done it for my well-being sake, not for any other. Because I don't like suffer, I don't like illnesses, I don't like pain. I believe we should be healthy, we should be not suffering like this. If we live the way we should, but we don't, the world is set up in different way, and there is so many things they harm us, and who is not aware and careful enough may suffer most of their lifetime on the earth, because unless people don't eat their natural food, they would not know how it feels to be truly well. So that's what I experiencing anyway, you know. So the time flies. It's incredibly how much, but I can't believe how fast the time goes. For me, incredibly. So today I have a beautiful day in the garden. I have a very long shower too. I wash up a lot of dishes and what else? And I'm just having nice, relaxing day. I did answer some emails in the morning, and day is almost over. So next time you will learn about side effects from this. You will hear maybe something you never heard before. I hope so. I hope this is not common, but really hit me. It hit me big time. I could not believe. I think this should be illegal, giving people such a poison. I wasn't told anything. I wasn't, even when I said I'm hypersensitive, I said my concern. I was taken seriously first. But in the end, I, sh- I should be stopped by the expert. I never heard even the word side effects. And that's what I heard from some other people. The medical industry is very happy to give you medication, but they're not happy to tell you about the side effects. Anyway, that's okay. You know, it's not my problem. The light is going. That's a problem. But this is maybe not really good because I'm not a camera expert. I come closer, you can see me, so I'm going to finish it off today. And next time I have to come a bit earlier because I didn't notice how late it's getting. We getting more light. Yes, we coming towards the spring as the Europe is slowly coming towards the autumn. The seasons. But in our heart, we should have only one season, and that's a season of love. If there is something else, then love in your heart for all life, then you are a very poor person. If you don't have it, if you have it, you are the most rich person because it's not actually materialistic things which matters. It's a spiritual things. I have a little sip of juice and my digestive system reacts with funny noises about it. Anyhow, you know that love, if you don't have it, you are poor. If you have it, you're very rich. And it's only true value because not things we can see are true value for us. It's the things we can't see, the spiritual things, the love, the true love which embraces all. It doesn't seek revenge. It doesn't deliberately hurt anybody. And that's the true love. And if you feel lonely in this world, I think you don't have enough love. Think about it. Try cultivate more love in your heart, and you may start feeling less lonely. Because once you feel that love in your heart, and you go out, maybe for shopping, you smile at your people because they are your brothers and sisters, and you smile at them, and that feels good because most of people, once you smile at them, they smile back at you, and that feels good. It give you, it gives me very good energy. You know, I smile at somebody, they smile back at me, and that's what makes me happy. That's the treasure of my life, to giving and receiving love, positivity. Nice to see you. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see you. And I'm happy to see you all here, even I don't really see you in your physical form, but I know you come here, you watch me, you listen what I have to say, and thank you for all your positive comments, supporting, loving, anything. I'm really appreciate every one of you. Thank you for being here for me. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for interest in my topic. I like to share with you about fruitarian lifestyle, about my experiences. Now I have an open door. I'm not restrained by anything or anyone, and I'm just going now freely fly like the bird who got out of the cage, and I have to get to used to that freedom. I have a freedom now to say what I need to say, and nobody going to stop me. I did mistake or not, I'm not sure, but I think I'm not. Sometimes I think I did, but what have you, whatever it is, it's done. And it's no point to wonder if I did right or wrong. If I don't know, I wait till it comes to me, and once I know it, I act accordingly. So I love you, I leave you, and I hope to see you here next Friday when you will hear all about my side effects. It's going from now on, it's going to be full on, and I really appreciate you. I have to say it again, and thank you for being here. It's beautiful to have a people who knowing there are people in this world who appreciate what I have to share. So means a lot. All the best and heaps of love. Lot, heaps. Okay. Big, beautiful, beautiful time and take care of yourself. Till next time. Bye.